hot. Where does it say the temperature? Can I run it up more? Hey, F7. Hi, Keith. Hi, Richard. It's so hot, it's burning my tongue. Hey, there's everybody. Hi. So, good afternoon. So, the update of what's going on right now is this truck's coming into Kenworth on Wednesday to, hi, Kevin. No, not yet. This is the last trip, but this truck's coming into Kenworth on Wednesday to get like the air compressor, figure out why there's so many water in my lines and there's coolant in my oil and stuff like that from test. But my mill light came on yesterday, and so I'm at Kenworth having my mill light checked out, and he says it's an intake knock sensor. And I said, does that mean I can drive this last trip or not? And he's like, I wouldn't if I were you. We got to see if we have any knock sensors in stock. So I'm sitting at Kenworth, and the engine has to get up over I don't know what has to get up over 300 degrees for it to read, but my mill light's still on. Show you guys. Mill light's still on. And it's got the computer on it, it's plugged in. So we'll figure out what it is. So hopefully he'll have a sensor, and if not, I guess I already did my last trip. So I wouldn't really want to sit around here, but I guess either I'll just passenger up with Caleb or I'll just go home. So I don't know, we'll see. To be determined. You on here yet? He's not in his truck, I don't know why. I need to let him know. What you used for CB radio? It's a Cobra 29 LTD Classic. Nothing cool. Hi guys, hi Nathan, hi Ula Diaz. Oh sure, retract your message. Oh, I know, it's getting so expensive. Hi Richard. So I'm like, well, it's about to come in on Wednesday. Can I make one more trip so I can come in here on Wednesday? Oh, it's bad right now? Man, I gotta look that up, the cyclone in New Zealand. This is bone broth. I'm not a coffee drinker, so I'm trying bone broth, but I always make it hot because it tastes good hot. And that freaking burns my tongue. Hi Eddie, hi Bill. Yes, I still have Sky, and Sky was pregnant when I bought her back on the show, and you don't know it, but I now have her baby, and her baby is my favorite horse. Her name is Ember. So I got mother-daughter team living at my house now. She was sold. I couldn't take the baby then. I could barely take Sky, but I got Sky and Rocky, and then found Ember about 7 years later, and she wasn't broke, so I got her broke about 8, and she's 11 now. So the UFO story, I heard they shot down the 4th, but you guys told me that. And then Caleb this morning's like, they shot down the 4th one. I'm like, yeah, I told you that. Don't talk to Reno. Migraines are good. I don't have any. Animals, I'm gonna go find out how good they are. Got a couple saddles to try out on Ember and 7. Yeah, I'll show you pictures of the horses. I'll do a live when I'm down there. Mill the money light. Oh my gosh, that's so true. Rocky is little, and I haven't been home in over 2 months, so I haven't seen the horses in a while. I just got to go back and make sure they got hay. I'm sure all my gypsies' hair are all falling out of their braids, so I got to re-braid them all up. They probably look homeless, like I don't take care of them at all. I think if they're fat and alive, it's good, right? So, just waiting. He's checking to see if he's got the knock sensor. And he's waiting for this to get up over 300 degrees, so he's like, just hang here and wait. So I can't really do anything. You in your truck yet? Where is he? Hey, thanks, Savage. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, it's good. I'm enjoying it. I'll have to get one for you next time. Yeah, I have done that. I turned it off, I turned it on, it's still on. It's plugged in. He says it's a current issue, so it's the knock sensor. Do a live walk around my truck. Well, I'm not getting outside right now. It's 7 degrees and I'm in a dress. I get out long enough to hook my trailer up. It's fun driving in dresses. There's no pants. Yeah, it's a lot easier than the pants strangling you. You know us truck drivers, we get fat and then they strangle you. It's people's porch, you know. Hi, Jamie. Hi, Phil. I'm in a dress because I'm starting a new thing. I'm just, I don't know. I've always wanted to change my style a little bit, and I always try, and it never works. It's always back in jeans and a t-shirt. So, just getting like these. It's mostly leggings, and the dress just covers my butt. That's all. Hi, Abo Majed. I'm sure I just said that way wrong. Or Lisa-sized it. Thank you so much for the drink. I appreciate that. Awesome. Makes it fun. Sure makes it fun. Well, then maybe you can drive around in your jeans. Some of us are fit, but some of us, like girls, like to wear the tight jeans. Oh, that's not good when you sit and drive for 12 hours. No, it's not my only ride. My pickup's here, and I can drive down to my pickup. Yeah, I'm glad I don't smoke. Yeah, thank you, Savage. I appreciate that. And I can ride down with Caleb too, but I prefer not to. I'd rather just take my truck. Excuse me! But you got that loud and clear. See? You still gotta unbutton the top. You get stretchy leggings with a stretchy dress. Thank you, Michael. Oh, look how blessed I am. Sorry. Oh, thanks, Aiden. Thanks. Harmon, what's up? My buddy Carl's telling me to get to work. Hi, Kelvin. Hey, Pork Chop. Thanks, Mike. Thanks, Billy. Hi, Frank. Leggings all the way. I'm telling you what, Ariana. Yeah, the knock sensors are ridiculous. Arctic Wolf, that is so true. I am like a scream sneezer. Seems to help. Hi, Craig. Fight on Tony. Hi, California. Right on. I'm trying to see what the temperature is on this computer, the engine temperature, but I can't really tell. I see 3 numbers. One is 389. One is 550, and the other one's 537 Fahrenheit. So I don't know. If he's waiting for the 380 number to go over, it went over. Hi, David. My mill light's still on, so I don't know if that's doing anything or not. Hi, Holland. Well, thanks. I was gonna curl my hair today, but it looked all pretty, so I thought I'd just leave it long today. Hi, Louise. Oh, here he comes. Here comes Chris. I don't know where the temperatures are, but if it's on there, it's up over 300, huh? Still angry?
Yeah. I go find the sensor.
Wait, you weren't able to find one?
I haven't had a chance to.
Oh, gotcha. You busy guy. Busy guy. Good morning, Colorado. Casey's looking at my truck. What are you looking at? Probably the air compressor. Probably the air compressor, right?
What?
The oil on the air dryer.
Yeah, that's the compressor.
Yeah, and then
These are bad about that.
and then I got an oil sample, and there's coolant in my oil.
Oh,
So that's a compressor thing too, right?
could be. Could be a compressor. Could be in the head. Let's see, oil, antifreeze and oil. Could be an oil cooler.
I'm hoping the compressor just takes care of all the problems. Because I'm getting water in my red line too, so it freezes shut and I can't even hold trailers.
It's freezing up that bad? Whoa.
I stayed hooked up to a trailer delivered, and when I came back, the lift axles wouldn't go up, and we couldn't figure out why. And I find out later when I hooked to another trailer, I dumped a whole thing of alcohol down, trying to air it out, and it just wouldn't.
You know that fitting up there on the frame? It's for air. It's kind of a funky fitting that airs the whole truck up. So I got a deal that I built. You plug it in there, and then you can pour like a quart at a time of airline antifreeze in it, and then hook up a regular shop air to it, and you open the valves, and it floods the whole system with.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. When I get out the shop, I'll take a picture of it and send it to.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
It works really good for that.
Okay.
Because I've been having trouble with mine with the suspension going flat.
Yeah, so my ISO did that yesterday. The back went flat, and then it just aired up overnight.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Right.
So,
I can't keep my fuel going.
I just bought a bunch of those too.
Yeah. My fuel, I had to change fuel filters going up Slope Mountain. I think I've been getting some of that fuel additive from Lonnie.
You think that's what it is? Yeah.
I've never had any trouble till then. But
Yeah, I was fighting this thing for a while. So once I put the tank heaters in, I haven't had any issues.
Yeah, that's what he was looking at. This one's got a heater in the bottom of it, so.
Mine does too, and it still's not enough.
Not enough.
Mm-mm. That's why he was covering it all up and wrapping it. And...
Yeah, because mine don't have any of that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That should help.
Any trouble.
Good luck.
It's always something.
I know. That was Casey. He's gotten issues too, and the funny thing is he's having fuel issues with it gelling up and stuff. And ever since I put tank heaters in, I haven't had issues. And the funny thing is he's the one who sold me the tank heaters out of his truck. Now he's having issues. I feel really bad, but I don't want to, I'm not giving them back. I bought them. They're mine. Hi, Brandon. Well, the compressor is, I think it's getting, I think it's putting water in the line. I think it's causing the air dryer to spit out oil. Hopefully it's the coolant in the oil thing, and if we just change the compressor, which is on Wednesday, just be taken care of. Good, how are you? Back to Discovery. I don't get to choose the show and when it gets done. Good, how are you? Casey's actually the one that when I used to drive at the other job, I drove his old truck, and I love his trucks. His trucks are W900Bs, the flat top, uni-built sleeper. Like, I freaking love his truck. And he likes lime green like I do. Thank you. No, we already did. We just rebuilt the air dryer. It doesn't need to be serviced. We just rebuilt it. So it's not the air dryer. It's going to have to be rebuilt again probably after the compressor gets put in, but hopefully that'll be covered because we just did. Well, that's right, Michael. Jeannie says choose green. I like green. All his trucks have had some kind of green on it. I've loved it. Ooh, this is getting good. It's finally a temperature where I can drink it. Yeah, the flat top Pete's though are too low. I like the I don't know, flatter top Kenworth or whatever. But I'm okay. The way this Peterbilt looks, it doesn't like come up. It's just kind of a rounded, and it looks good, and I got lots of head space. I can't quite do jumping jacks, but I'm close. Sage green? I like the lime green. Yeah, green's a good color. Yeah, it's super nice to be in my own truck. It's not hot chocolate, it's bone broth. So it is organic, grass-fed, beef and chicken bones, and it has like collagen in it, and it's just packed full of nutrients, and you usually like break fast with it. So I haven't eaten anything today, so I'm doing this, and I haven't like fasted super long or anything, but it's supposed to heal your gut and just pack nutrients. There's nothing else in there, just packing nutrients. Yes, I know all about the NOx sensors being DEF systems and what a freaking disaster it is, because they don't even use DEF up here below a certain temperature. It's just pointless out here, really. Hi, Eddie on the road. Is there somebody actually named on my lives the Ride Along Gang, or did we make that up for what you guys are to me? Hi, Eddie. What's he looking at? What are you looking at?
Hey, is Chris in here?
No, he went to go look for a NOx sensor for me.
Oh, okay.
And if he isn't, whip his ass.
Yeah. Well, he was supposed to be here today. He was just like, I came to do one thing. He's like, hey, you're already here. So, like, you start knocking some of this stuff out. No, I don't. I want to go back home.
Fix my truck so I can do one more trip.
I'll go find him real quick. Inlet NOx sensor, right?
Yeah, intake.
Turbo?
Intake NOx sensor,
Okay.
yeah.
I'll go find him.
Okay. Oh, that's funny. Who's the trucking couple? Now I missed something. Lost your live. I should show you guys this. It's really cool. So it's called Beauty in the Broth, and it's some lady who made it, and it's got like, it doesn't have like salt, it doesn't have additives, it doesn't have anything in it, like any of the stuff. Like if you want to go organic, clean as possible, this is the broth to do it. So I got it from my IF podcast. So you can go to Melanie Avalon and then hit the bone broth one and get it. Restream one of your lives. I guess so. Wait, where are you restreaming it? We need to talk more.
Yes, ma'am.
Here, that's easier. Yeah, somebody called. Sorry, guys. That happens when I had to tell him what was going on. Casey's going to send you a picture of the system that he set up where he can get alcohol through the whole system through the little air plug-in in the front of the engine.
Who is?
Casey is. He said he'd send it to you so I can see it.
Oh, okay. He's over there or what?
He's walking out with as many fuel filters as I just bought. And he got the paper filter, like tank thingy with the heater on the bottom. He says his doesn't have that.
Oh, with the heating element?
Yeah. Whew. It's too hot in here, guys. I figured I'd do a live since I'm sitting here doing nothing anyway, right? Just drinking my bone broth.
Badass with granite wheel?
I do 3,000 a week.
Really need to stay off those trucks.
What'd you pull over for? That's like your next addiction. Is those what is it? The Matco truck?
Yeah, Matco. I like Matco and Snap-on.
I'm at Kenworth.
Stuff, but I don't know. I kind of just like Matco and Snap-on. I mean, I'm not brand specific. They make a lot of good tools that aren't no-name brands, but it's like for some of the specialty stuff that higher end stuff is a little better.
Right on. That's awesome. Yeah. You and lottery tickets and Matco trucks. We gotta lock you down.
Oh fuck, I should have got $100 for Richard. I forgot all about that. I gotta pay his dumbass.
You need to get it in pennies. They were betting on the Super Bowl yesterday, and he lost his $100. I said, get it in pennies and put it in a suitcase. Steve, I said 3,000 miles. I would get a Kenworth. Rockstar, I know. I had a Rockstar last trip. iPod buff. I'm not going to show the radios. There's a reason I'm not going to show the radios too. Phil, I only lost you once.
The thing you downloaded on my phone has more commercials and ads on it than it does what you downloaded.
Any luck?
I do have one sensor.
You have one sensor?
Just one.
Oh man, I'm lucky.
More important part is the mechanic.
Oh, but you don't have the mechanic.
Well, I'm gonna pull him off a job real quick to do this, so that you can go. But it's gonna probably take him about an hour or so to do.
Okay.
You're okay with that?
I'll just tell him to go without me.
Okay.
Heck yeah. I'll sit here and get fat, eating snacks.
Not that there's much of a choice though, right?
No, not at all. Do what you gotta do.
Is your high exhaust light on?
No,
No?
no.
I'll let it cool off for him a little bit.
Okay. An hour. Maybe on here.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not gonna be happy with the hour thing. Yeah, 3,000. I didn't think that sounded like a lot, but it's really hard miles, and we're not going that fast. Takes me 6 days to do it. Oh, it's too quiet in here. Make some noise.
Ew.
He says he has one knock sensor left, and he says, but the mechanic's a different story. He's going to pull one off a job and put him here, but he's like, it's going to take an hour. So I said, I'll just let you go without me, because I don't really have a choice, I guess.
Why just hang out and wait on you? Why is it going to take an hour? Or just because that's how long it takes to change?
That's what I think it's a mix between getting him off the other job, getting him over here, putting it on. So yeah.
Oh well. So at least he's got one.
I know, one left. I'm like, sounds like mine.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You want me to get hooked up? Come hang out with you? Steal a pickup or hang out here? Or... That'll actually give me a minute to call the salesman down there on the new one so I can go deal with check engine lights every 5 minutes.
Do what with the check engine lights every 5 minutes?
I said that'll give me a minute to talk to the salesman on my new Peterbilt so I can go deal with check engine lights every trip.
Yep, it's true. If you want to come hang out, you can, and if not, you do what you gotta do. I'm just gonna sit here.
Yeah, I'll hang out as long as you're going trucking, but I don't want to hang out if you ain't going trucking.
Oh, I get it. I am going trucking. If they can get this thing in here, it sounds like we can. So.
What are you doing about?
There was an emergency warning, so I was just reading it. It's for New Zealand, the cyclone in New Zealand.
Alright, I'll see you when you get here.
You're not coming over here to watch The Chosen with me?
I don't know what I'm doing. Goodbye.
Fine. You could come over and get these fuel filters out. Hey, Josh. How long does a clutch last in my truck? Clutch or clutch brake, those are two different stories. I don't think I've changed a clutch, but clutch brakes, I buy them in stock. 20 minute? Okay. Big time rush. What's big time rush? I don't know what that is. I almost got it gone. Why are you going to send me your two old school rigs? Because that would be so fucking awesome. Oops. So awesome. Sorry, I don't cuss. I'm trying not to. Hi, Justin. Hi, Taz. It says, let no unwholesome communication come out of your mouth. That was unwholesome. I apologize. Hi, David. I'm glad they had it because I didn't want to. Whoa. What about The Chosen? Well, hey, you watch The Chosen. Yes, I watched The Chosen. I've already watched. I can't find the second season. I know there's a second season. I did not see the UFO they shut down. Or shot down, but I looked. Yeah, I watched the season 1 and I'm working on watching it again. I can't find season 2. It's not on Netflix. Yeah, but it's not okay. I don't need to do that. Pictures of the new one, what? It's getting cold in here, letting the engine cool down for this guy. Now that I'm done with my healthy stuff, is it time for M&Ms? There's like chunks of yumminess. It's pretty cool though. You just heat the water up in the microwave and then pour the packet in there. Andrew. Superhero. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, ma'am, Ricochet. That's what I mean. Let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth, but that which is good in the use of edifying, that it may minister grace unto the hearers. That is what I'm trying to do. Big Time Rush is a boy band. A boy band. Hello, Todd. Okay, I'm just getting the chunky stuff. Yes, they're peanut, Richard. Do you think I need anything else but? And I was getting the healthy ones that don't have like the dyes in it. Yeah, the Chosen's super good. I like it a lot. I'm always looking for new ones, but I can't ever figure out where to find them because if they're not on Netflix, I can't download them offline. Haha, that's awesome. Yeah, don't speak without thinking, that's for sure. I hate it when it gets out. I've been trying really hard. Now my feet are getting cold. It's cold in here. No more UFOs. I haven't seen any and I haven't heard of any. You guys are supposed to be my source, excuse me, information on that. 200 calories per 40 grams. Can I have 2? Do I like mac? I don't think I ever liked mac. What does bones taste like? You know what's funny about it though? Is you don't know what bones smell like until you make bone broth and then you're like, that's what bones smell like. Oh man, bus driver, so respect. I have thick socks, I just don't put them on. Bikes, I'd like to ride bikes more this next summer, but I feel like this audio is rubbing on my zipper here. I'd like to do this next summer, but horse is kind of taking over. I know. Have you ever put the rubber band around your wrist when you're trying to break a habit? So I put the rubber band around my wrist, and when I swear I snap it, and a little bit of pain associated with it makes you not want to. It makes you think better. So the rubber band thing works, but it works good for like negative thoughts. It works good for a bunch of stuff. Alpaca socks. I need some alpaca socks. Yes, it is hard to do anything that I want when I'm trucking. Spending the summer. Oh, really? Coast to coast? That's awesome. I'll take a 350. I don't care what it is. I like the way the Ford's looking, but a jockey, that's pretty cool. He was pretty small then. Netherlands, hi, what's up? Freightliner? Freightliner and Anchorage. I don't know if I've been in Freightliner and Anchorage. I'm sure I have. Possum and Marina socks? Well, send me some then. I'll wear them. Dalton in summer. Extremely bumpy. Oh, Todd, hey. I guess I should give an update. So, my truck is going to go into Kenworth on Wednesday. And we're trying to get a trip in before that's due. We did one trip. This is the second one. And I think it's an air compressor. There's like water in my emergency sideline. There is my air dryer is already pushing oil. There is also coolant in my oil, and it could be a bunch of different things. So that's why it's going to come in here. But it threw a mill light on the last trip down. So I'm here getting it plugged in to see what it is. And it is an intake knock sensor. So he's like, well, let me see if I can find it. Oh, yo!
You got a bunch of oil popping out of there, Lisa.
I know.
Compressor going.
Yep, that's
Mine's
why I'm
doing the same thing right now.
Yeah,
That's
I think
it's in there.
that's why it's coming back on Wednesday.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get one more trip in before I got to take it in on Wednesday, but the stupid mill light's on, so.
Oh shit. Okay.
That's what it's here for.
Mine's doing the same thing. It must be this season.
Is it a Cummins X15?
X15. Yep.
No.
2021.
Oh,
What
goody.
is this one? 2021.
19.
Oh, okay. You're a couple years older, but yeah, it's my air dryer's back there and it's popping out, blowing on the ground. Yeah. So, anyways, be safe.
Yeah, you too.
Later.
Your air compressor's pushing oil. That's why it's coming in on Wednesday. So that's the story basically, is I got this knock sensor and he's like, I wouldn't go without replacing the knock sensor. Let me see if I can find one. So availability is one thing. So he found one, but now he's got to find the mechanic to put it in. So he says, hey, bye, Fearless. So it's going to take about an hour. So I'm just sitting here doing this with you guys because I'm going to sit here for an hour and be lonely and bored. So I'll just share the misery with you guys. Yep, W9's my favorite too. But I like the B's opposed to the L's. I thought they were L's, but... brake caliper issue. Yes. I mean, I haven't had an issue with. Yeah, go ahead. Here's some M&Ms. Haha, just kidding. Life of a trucker. Yep. Sitting here talking with my... what is it? Ride along game. I know he's got that name, but that's awesome, and I want mine to be Ride Along Game. Yeah, I know. They say everything good is circled. How's it going, Dixie? Thanks for coming aboard. I'm just sitting at Kenworth waiting for a knock sensor. Yeah, I have about 1 year of warranty left on it. It's debatable whether I trade it in and get another one with warranty. Excuse me, I'm choking on M&Ms. Sorry. I'm dying. I need the Heimlich. I'm okay. Old cats in Detroit's and down the wrong hole, you betcha. Still hanging out there. I'm gonna spare your ears. You're welcome. Anyway. I know, it seems to be a X15 deal that's going on. No, I don't get royalties. IRT cast got pretty much the crappy end of the deal. I know, it was the M&Ms, I know. That's what... Yeah, when I'm not sharing and when I'm even eating M&Ms when I shouldn't be eating M&Ms. I'm good now. I'm done. I'm done with M&Ms. I only had like 5. I don't have a mascot on my truck. Everybody's looking at my water separator, air dryer. Sorry. They pull up in the car next to me and stare at it. Like, I know it's leaking oil. I got it. Getting cold. I'm gonna have to go in the sleeper and get under the covers. Or put pants on. I could put pants on. Oh, nice. You found a 352 in the woods? Planning on get the 2 Kenworths, I think, 2023 models. The thing that I can't get over, Billy, though, is the price. Truck horn, I think I got 80, I got 120 left for shipping. My horse trailer, I have a 3-horse bumper pull, a 4-horse gooseneck, and a 6-horse gooseneck. Thing the lady gave you hanging. No, I was gonna leave it in here, but I had to take it off because it was losing little pink hair everywhere. Like it was shedding, and it was getting on everything, and it took me forever to figure out. I'm like, what in the world is this pink stuff coming from? Truck tires last. I do a summer and a winter, and I'm going to try to not do that anymore. So it's like two sets a year, but it's like, I think you could maybe get 1 set if you run it down. I am at Kenworth waiting for them to replace my knock sensor because it threw a mill light, and he says I can't go without it. And I'm trying to do 1 more trip before I got to bring it back to Kenworth to get fixed on Wednesday for the air compressor. But it's throwing a mill light. It was the whole last trip. It was fine. A gummy candy? I'm trying to stay away from any kinds of candy. I mean, you just saw me eat M&Ms, but I only had a couple, and that's kind of my weakness. But I'm going to stay away from all that sugar and stuff. Right on, Steve. Yes, exactly. There is no time. Yeah, you have to make payments. And that's the thing is Caleb wants a new truck, but he wants to work less. And I'm like, well, those are conflicting statements. So if you want to work less, then I wouldn't get a new truck. But now he's going to call them and see if they can spec out a truck. And it's like, I don't know what it is. It's like 8, probably 0-ish. I know. Like, how you doing? Truck problems. Yep, I'm at Kenworth waiting for a knock sensor. They had one left. That's the update. And he's looking for a mechanic to stick it in there. How many miles do I log in a year? Oh, I have no idea. I haven't kept track of that. I do about 3,000 every week in the wintertime, and in the summer, I'm going to take a month or 2 off. So I don't know. Taping parts of the phone mount to the dash. I don't know. It is pretty much taped. I guess I could show you. This is the mount that you're always on. So it's just like, it's like pretty stable. I don't know why it's like that. Hi, Robbie from Canada. So I'll get some more camera stuff when I get a chance. Thank you, Rolled. Yeah, I got some ideas for cameras and stuff. I just haven't had time. Northern Michigan, hi. Christopher Jackson. Hi, Mark. Huge sleepers on trucks. You mean like the really big ones, like the kitchen in there and everything? That'd be totally bomb if I was in the States. And here in Alaska, it's like ridiculously big. So, I like the size of mine. It's good. I wish it had more shelving. So, I know, this is exciting, huh? I don't even have anything interesting to say. I'm feeding off you guys. Do you think that would be interesting, Nightside? I'm not sure if all lady truck drivers would be a good show or not. Yeah, the engine's down. Brr, I'm getting cold. Welcome back, Khalid. Morocco, that's cool. Thank you, Mike. I thought it looked cute today too. I was gonna curl it up all nice, but it looks nice today. What music keeps me going while I'm driving? I really like drums and bass. Oh, I was gonna try and see if it would do a live on my iPad. Yeah, I was gonna keep it the same. I just gotta get the roots touched up. I'll just keep it the same, excuse me. Needle nose, Pete. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Oh, here comes Chris. Miles? 414560.
414560?
Yep. Classic rock. I don't know. I don't dig classic rock that much, but. Well, I just want places to put all the stuff. I will let you know if I'm coming to the UK, you bet. I don't see that in the future at the moment. I do miss going. I'm a little jealous Todd gets to go and I don't, but that's okay. I know why, though. He's so much more friendly and outgoing, and people wore me out. So I was like, I'm peopled out. I can only do that for so long. I'm an introvert. Yes, I got 1 year of warranty left. Hopefully they'll fix everything so when the warranty runs out, it stops breaking. What is a needle nose? Punk rock. I like, what was that, 4 million miles? No, 400,000. 414,000. I just rolled it over to 400,000. Yeah, I showed you guys on Facebook. 4 degrees in England. Sounds about right. Is that Celsius or Fahrenheit? Hey, I'm not a drunk driver. I'm just introverted. Who won the Super Bowl? Not the Eagles, whoever that is. Can I pull 253 vans with a dolly without DOT getting angry? No, you can't pull 253 foots. You have 245s. There's an overall length limit, 120, I think. There is no Euro style trucks up here. Snow? Too much. Cincinnati. I don't know much about the Super Bowl. I just know that Caleb lost, and I don't bet on that stuff. What is AD Blue? Is that the stuff you put in to like make it a clean burning, or Kansas City? Well, what's that? Isn't that like the Chiefs? Yeah, Chiefs. There we go. Chiefs and Eagles. I guess this is gonna cause a lot of haters, but I think the only one that I really like, I guess, would be the Broncos because they're horses. I know nothing about anyone except that there's horses. Oh, I don't even have a preference. Yes, I'll come to Canada Truck Show. It's got to pay what I make here, or it's not worth leaving. Yes, additive to clean up for the environment. Yeah, we don't use it, but I've seen it. I don't know why we don't use it. It's probably just one more thing to go wrong and freeze up. Oh, cool, right on. I like all kinds of music though. Like it just depends on my mood, whether I want. Is that a risky move? I don't know. Fuel heater? Yes, I do have tank heaters. Oh, you use AdBlue in the UK? Cool. Which bass truck you drive? I'm just driving a Peterbilt right now. I like my Kenworths. I feel like Peterbilts are built for taller people and Kenworths are built for smaller people because when I'm on the floor, I can't see over the dash. When I lift it up, I can't reach the pedals. Reliable, they truck? Oh, they all break. It's a haul road. They all break. Maybe they will build a train track someday. I don't know. It's pretty spendy. I think it's going to be hard to build a train track up there just because of the terrain, and it would be very expensive because it's 500 miles and it's like a marshy, and I don't know if that would be hard to. I don't know. But then I'd be out of a job, and I like driving this road. It's already dangerous for trucks. I can't imagine a train. And then we still have to go out across the ice too, and trains can't do that. Favorite all-time singer? I don't know. I'm good, Blaine. Thank you. Well, guys, we've been here for 42 minutes. What do I do about US? Wait, see, this is what I love about being all around the world. Oh, good. I'm glad you're getting a big stick. Logging roads, Golden Road. Oh, that'd be cool. Gasoline to keep our fuel from gelling? I've never heard of that. You can put gasoline in a fuel tank? We just use tank heaters. Yes, I'm in Alaska, in Fairbanks, sitting in front of Kenworth. Yes, I still have my horses plus some. I have 7 of them now. 8's on the way. What did they call big truck rigs before? Why did they? Rigs? I don't know. I don't know these answers. Yes, I run the same roads in the summer, except we don't go out across the ice when you get north of that. That's why it's busy in the winter, because the ice roads are open, so we got to get all freight up there so we can get out across there. And then it slows down in the summer because Prudhoe still needs the stuff. Chemicals to run the line. Always going to need a chemical to stuff down the pipeline, even if it's shut down, which is actually kind of cool. It means I have a pretty secure job. Pretty excited. Hi, Captain Robert. Oh, I would love to drive the Bolivian roads again. I don't think that opportunity is going to come up, but I would definitely do it. Nice interview of him on YouTube. Well, I could be watching YouTube, but instead I'm on YouTube. Oh, looks like Casey. The other Casey. Oh, that's not Casey. That's Evan. Yeah. Electronics are insane. Hi, Portugal. Dave Redmond. Good riddance, I don't hear from him.
Maybe.
Yo!
Shaggin and I are mid-conversation. Well, I'm gonna go find something to eat. Walks off.
Yeah.
So fucking weird.
He's so what weird?
He's a good dude, but it's like he can't stand there and have a conversation. It's like, okay, I thought we were talking, but bye.
It's awesome. He's like, well, I'm out of things to say. I gotta go. I don't have an APU or a Wabasto.
Oh man, it's too funny. It's just like, well, hey, bye.
Yeah, I agree on the clutch thing too. Yep. My favorite dream truck would be a
What
Kenworth
are you doing, old
W900B with the like one of Casey's trucks. I'm just sitting here.
Oh, did they start working on your shit?
No, not yet.
Is it inside?
No, I'm sitting in it. I don't know if he's trying to find a mechanic or what the deal is, but I'm getting cold and I'm gonna have to put on my snow pants. Hey,
Oh,
Karen.
it's not running?
No, he turned it off so it would cool down so the mechanic didn't burn his hand.
Oh, jeez.
I could go inside, but I'm sitting out here instead. I'm gonna put toe warmers on in my snow pants.
You want me to come hang out with you?
You can. I need a knock sensor for the intake knock
I'll
sensor.
grab a peg up.
All right. Sure wouldn't mind getting these filters over to the shop either, because they're just sitting in here and I'm going for the whole ride. It'd just be cluttery. But I just sit here with you, freezing butts off. If he comes over here, though, I'm turning you guys off because I'm going to watch The Chosen on the phone. Hi, sunny California. You know what sounds really good? Peanut butter and jelly sandwich. What's my next P? Yeah, there's some ice road drivers around. There's the Alaska ones. No. No one's ever approached me to race in NASCAR, but that would be pretty cool. I'd do it. I would do it. I was approached to race the Dakar in a support truck, and I was all for it, and it didn't work out. The show didn't pick it up or something. Oh yeah, that's true. I can get in his truck where it's warmer. You guys want to talk to him? I don't think he wants to do that. I'm not going to ask because he's already told me that he doesn't like that stuff kind of being pushed on him. So, fly with the Blue Angels. Pretty much my entire life was going up to flying with them before flying with the Blue Angels, and the rest of my life is flying after the Blue Angels. That was my pivotal moment of life. That was everything I've ever wanted in life. Life cannot get better. And it was a sad being on the Blue Angel because I knew it was going to be over, and I could only live it for that long. I know it does sound good. Well, bye, Mark. Night night. My favorite person on ice road truckers. Am I scared of anything? Of course I'm scared of stuff. I'm scared of everything. Kevin, I wish I still played piano. I still have the keyboard. I don't have time. I've been driving. I barely have time to even edit videos. So, I flew the Blue Angels 7, 8 years ago, maybe. I wouldn't drive an expensive truck up here. My Facebook chat was different. Yeah, I don't, it was way different. Yeah, that was my dream too, is to fly. Not necessarily even with Blue Angels, just fighter jets. I was even going to join the military so I could fly them, and my uncle said girls aren't allowed to fly fighter jets. I said, well, screw that then. Mr. Dale. Yeah, I like Daryl a lot. Daryl, Todd, Jack, Carrie. There's a lot of good people. I've been driving trucks since I was 23, and I'm 42, so 19 years. Special built 2-seater. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's such a cool opportunity. I got so lucky with that. Like, that's one reason I'm thankful for this whole ice road thing, is because I would not have been able to do some of the cool stuff that I've done, like travel around the world and drive different roads that, people only can talk about. doing the truck fest over in the UK and going down to South America and flying with the Blue Angels. Like, I got to do some cool stuff because I was on TV, and it made it worth it. Made the pain of being on it worth it. You guys, I'm trying to get motivated to get up and put on my snow pants. I'm gonna end up freezing to the floor. Oh yeah, I'm too old now to do the Air Force. Driving trucks, it's kind of a long story. I just wanted to, as the short story. Just didn't want to do what my parents did, and I was delivering pizza, and I liked getting out. Hi, Chicago. WhatsApp? I don't know WhatsApp. Yeah, I know. You feel it in your bones, though. Trying to be healthy. Oh, I'll go when he shows up. So. Joey Barnes, King of the Obsolete. He is a weird dude. I only met him like one time, and it was so funny because he just like, we were sitting around the table and he just walked up and sat down and started talking like we were in mid-story. Like he started in the middle of his story. I'm like, huh? Yeah, I don't remember that. The blue Kenworth? After I got out of it, somebody crashed it and totaled it. So it's a junk heap. Which is good. I don't want to see my ex truck driving around with somebody else. Thanks, Steve. Dean, I wish it worked out. I really enjoyed going to Canada and racing trucks. That was really fun too. The drag racing the trucks. That's another advantage to have been on the show. Get to talk to all you cool people. Sitting here bored, I'd be trying to find somebody to talk to. No, I haven't been on Joe Rogan. I love Joe Rogan. He's awesome. He's got a good mind. All right, Harmon, I'll see you later. Oh, yeah, okay, there's a reason we don't do it. Heavy haul? Oh, you want to know why I don't do heavy haul anymore? It's because they were only letting me on for TV, and when I showed interest of wanting to pursue it, they literally said, you can't be in heavy haul because you're a girl. We don't want you in here. So I wasn't the cool kid, and I was a girl, and they would not let me in because of that. So they told that right to my face. They're not letting you in because you're a girl. So my gung-ho-ness for it kind of died off. Like I probably could still be pursuing it, but I just don't care anymore. It's like, what do I want to work extra hard for? To get pooped on by other people. So I just, I'm sticking with what I know. I know. I thought so too. Really? Well, I'll tell you what, I didn't do too well. I think I was out at 5 or 6. Driver that do they use the indicators? They should use it. They don't. I know. Tell that to Carlisle Heavy Haul. Or don't. I'm trying to be good. My favorite. Yeah, you said finally I get to help others. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, I know. It is total discrimination. I was convinced that if I wrote a resume out and didn't say who I was or what gender I was more than qualified to be fired or hired because I'm not going to do that though, iPod. Right now, I don't even care. They go work hard all day. I want to go home at the end of the day. And if you do that with your own truck, it gets expensive and you break stuff. I'm freezing. Really? I wonder why. Why are they looking for female heavy haul truckers? I'm not coming to Texas for that though. I like it here. I get to drive the haul road. It's my favorite spot. Yes, it's broadcast around the world. There's some countries that it isn't in, and like countries that I haven't heard from, and they do gender neutral. I'm not playing that game. Thank you. I appreciate it, Billy. I don't know about that, Mike. I'm just a single person. I'm not anything special. Oh man, I'm jealous, Angelica Larson. Yeah, I tried. I just went to the wrong place. It's like, well, if you're not going to hire me for it, I'm going to go somewhere else. But at this point, I just want to go back and forth, make money, and play with my horses. Yeah, actually, everybody needs truck drivers really bad. Oh, I don't know. Ram, Chevy, or Ford? I have a Chevy. I don't like the new Chevys. I kind of like the way the Fords are looking right now. Good. Good for you, Edgewood. That's the way it's got to be, though. It's unfortunate. You have to work twice as hard because everybody's looking at you. Waiting for you to screw up. Mechanics say if they miss one thing, it would cost the driver's life. Do you think? I don't know. The way they fix some of these things, it makes me wonder. I mean, it's a good attitude to have about it for sure. Hi, Denmark. Kevin, no, you don't. That's the thing that always gets me is like, I want to own my own truck, and everybody's like, it's the owner ops that have trucks that are like, no, you don't. I'm like, well, you have one. Why don't I want to? You know, why are you allowed to have one but not me? So now I have one. So I'm not going to say you don't do it. It just, I'm wondering if it really pays off. But if you want a truck, get a truck. It's more than just about making money. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. I'm not going to say anybody can't do anything. Was any of the filming set up just for IRT? I'm sure some of it was. So the way that, is this Caleb? Let me see. Nope. The way that it was told to us is that when I was asking the guy about, like, because in India they wanted us to go on this trip, so we went on this trip, and we got right into a traffic jam. And I'm like, did you guys know there was this traffic jam and we're gonna have to sit here this whole time? And he's like, yes. I'm like, why would you do that? Like, I wouldn't have even went. And he's like, well, we make the sandbox that you guys play in. So basically that is kind of the premise for it. He's like, you get to do whatever you want, but I'm gonna put you in a situation and see how you handle it. So I don't think that's really faked. It's really my reaction, not knowing what they were setting up. So maybe they did set it up, but it was nothing that like I had a part of. It was just like they put us in heavy traffic in India and we sat there, and it was up to us whether. Why is everyone staring at my truck? Go away. Is that the mechanic or just some dude? Hi, Jay Cordova. If you're not a mechanic, get out of here. Yeah, it's actually been pretty cold. What are we doing today, Perm? We are sitting here waiting at Kenworth for my NOx sensor. My millite came on, he said don't do another trip without it. And so I am sitting here waiting. They have one NOx sensor left. That's the update. And we're looking for a mechanic to put it in. And we're still sitting here and nobody's done anything. I am in Fairbanks right now. I think Caleb's gonna come over and keep me company. Starting to get cold. All right. So we're just waiting. Maybe he'll come out and put it on. No, it wasn't too hard to find a truck driving job. You tried the Dalton Highway in a truck simulator? So it took you 12 to 13 hours to drive it? Maybe I could put it in, but if warranty covers it, I ain't touching it. I gotta enjoy it while I can. Yes, I agree, Charles. Yep, just throw the money down the hole. I have not played American Truck Simulator. I don't think that I want to play truck when I'm not in a truck. Because I'm in a truck so much. No UFOs. I heard they shot the fourth one down. That's all I heard. Haven't heard of any new ones yet. Have you guys heard of any new UFOs over Alaska? Yeah, I mean, Mark, you have to have a story. And I get that, because if you're just to turn the camera on and just film something, it has no context. You have no idea what's going on. Like, there's no story, and you have to have a beginning, a middle, and end. And that's fair. And when you're doing reality, you can't always get the beginning because you never know what's going to develop through the trip. So like something starts to happen, whip the camera on, there's something going on. And then you can get the end where you resolve the problem, but you got to go back and shoot the beginning because you don't know what that's going to be. Yes, and you need drama. And it's not like we're creating a whole lot of drama. It's just that I tell people that trucking is really, really boring until it's really, really exciting. So it's using what you've got to make it, I mean, like, sometimes they made bigger deals out of smaller things than that really was, because you need a story. And if the only thing that happened that entire time is you got to adjust a brake, well, you got to tell, oh, I don't have brakes, I can't get stopped down the hill, blah, 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 we got to check the brakes. Like, so it's not really staged or scripted, but something has to happen and you have to tell a story. And I was allowed to react however I wanted to react, and so was everyone else. And see, that's what I don't get. They're like, they made a knock sensor. No, it's not knocking. It's a DEF thing, DEF thing. There are about 6 of us running up here. I haven't counted. Edie, April, me, Charity, Melissa, Tiffany. 6. It's, I think, Edgewood, that I could go trucking. But he said, no, don't. Yeah, I don't know. A metallic balloon? That's weird. I'm in the black Volvo running down the road. Wave! I'm waving at you. Hi, person sitting at Freightliner. I know where you're at. I just drove by there. I saw one of our trucks there. Yes, I did change my tapes when no one was in the truck. I tried to talk to the camera and everything. But there wasn't that was only in like season 3. What they did is, I know, right, Adriana? And then my buddy Edie started doing it to her husband, and he's like, Lisa, I hate you. Now Edie sticks the camera in my face. Hi, Massachusetts. My boyfriend does, Tim. Yep, he's coming over here to keep company. I'll see if he wants to be on camera, but I don't think he wants to be. I don't want to push it on him. Are you the one fixing it?
Yeah, I'm gonna bring it inside.
Oh, you're gonna bring the truck inside?
I think we got room, yeah.
All right, bring it inside.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or I can drive it in or whatever.
Yeah, sure, I'll get the door. That'll make it easy.
Okay, which door?
On the back side, and let's see, I think it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Number 6.
6. Okay.
All right.
Cool.
Okay.
I gotta drive around to the shop and take it in. I don't know why I can't just do it out here, but whatever. Yay, we're gonna pull it in the shop. Ooh, I'm turning this thing on. He's closing my hood for me. It is cold out. 7 degrees. My dash link's all unplugged. Yeah, well, gotta get it fixed. I don't know which way it go. I think I can go the other way. I don't know. The new Ice Road movie that came out? Oh, well, I wish they would have consulted me on some of the parts about it being realistic. And I don't think it's based on reality as much as I thought they were gonna do it, because I saw the girl and I'm like, that's what they think I am? But then I see that there's a lot of things that don't. I thought it was, I mean, yeah, I wouldn't say it's like a top class movie. Like, oh, sure, right, yeah, uh-huh. How did they pull that up? They pulled each other up with winches and they didn't slide on the ice? How did they fall over and tip their trucks on a flat road that you can only go 15 miles an hour on? That was mine. I'm like, well, they're clearly going too fast. If you're actually good at it, you won't cause such messes. Okay, the door's open. Door's open, we're gonna pull in here. Oh, there's Dum Dum's truck. So glad he's not here. Nice and slow.